Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action. One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Ayton is out there with Grant. And it's Henderson in at the one spot. Edwards can't hit. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And Grant now top of the key. Simons, the pass to Henderson. Driving inside. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Crafty with the ball in his hands. Henderson with so many ways he can create space.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin. Blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
Now, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Here's Henderson. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
Ayton wide open. Drills it from outside.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. There's the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Stolen by McDaniels. Inside. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Henderson against Conley. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Reed, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
To the left wing. Tries the spin move. Shoots the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all three levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam? And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the kind of...
Oh, okay.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
And then Henderson with the jam.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Conley. And too long on the shot. Trailblazers trail by 5. Thibault for 3. Henderson kicks to Simons. McDaniels with the ball. And Simons picks him up defensively. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Henderson. 27 seconds left in the first. McDaniels finds Edwards. Spins. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Brogdon. Back to Simons. Shoots over McDaniels. Grant up top. From the top of the key, he buries it.
I like how Grant can play up-tempo, reacting fast to capitalize off a hot pass.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ayton in at the center. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Now, here's Reed. Tight defense on him. Shoots over Brogdon. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Tries the spin move. Brogdon finds Ayton. Simons on the wing. Shoots it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker flashing the athleticism right there.
Here's Kamare. He's covered by Anderson. Lets it go from deep. And the basket by Kamare.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Down low. Here's Morris. Rejected by Brogdon. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And another three for Portland.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Morris, no good. Portland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Simons kicks to Thibault. Simons has the open look. And Portland again with the bucket.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Good work there as it goes. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Brogdon finds 8. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yes, he is definitely going to the bench and maybe to the locker room.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Simon.
It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Robert Williams, he's checked in for 8. Grant comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Brogdon. Outside Williams. 1:30 left to play here in the half. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Making it look easy inside. Nikhil Alexander encouraged by his teammates.
Here's Williams. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Alexander Walker passes to Warren. Here's Alexander Walker. Stolen by Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
A display of pure athleticism by Jeremy Grant. Rising up for the huge dunk. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the right side. Simons surveying the D. The kick out to Williams. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Poke loose, taken away by Williams. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jaden Sharp checked in for Portland.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
There's Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Gobert, T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Gritty finish by Sharp. These buckets should help build his confidence.
And the Blazers, Steve, have made every attempt to put together a championship roster. But it's possible they may be heading in the other direction.
Yeah, Kevin, sometimes a rebuild comes your way, whether you like it or not. This is a proud franchise. They play to win, but they're going through some growing pains right now.
Murray, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. And it's off from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Kamare. Portland no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Trailblazers have gone 1-3 since starting the second half. For the lead, and it's Sharp missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. Morris kicks to Anderson. Gobert with a screen for Anderson. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Murray dishes to Williams. Murray against Warren. Back to Williams. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. Stolen by Anderson. Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Morris, no good on the free throw.
Morris, one shot.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Going inside, and the layup falls. Morris has got his first points in this one.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Nobody near Williams. Misses off the right iron.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Anderson wide open. Here's Gobert, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Excellent big man play from Gobert, using his size to save the play.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The 7th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, Shaedon Sharp continues to show great promise as an all-around player.
Hits it from three-point range. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Brogdon finds Thibault. Brogdon outside. Grant for 3. Portland again missing. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Brogdon the pass to Grant. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Grant's got 7 points in the game.
So much confidence from the corner. Isn't it supposed to be harder from there? Clearly not for Jeremy Grant.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Timberwolves leading by 10. For three, Edwards. And another three for Minnesota.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Minnesota. 13 points up at the end of the period. What an... And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Grant is out there with Ayton. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
Aggressive drive by Edwards going into attack mode on that one.
Brogdon finds Thibault. Simon's on the wing. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Edwards. He takes it in to the wing on the left. It's Edwards on the wing. And another three for Minnesota.
It's so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Ayton sets the pick for Simon. And another three for Portland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Edwards, that's good.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
Grant for three. Mike Conley grabs the miss. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skills.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Three-pointer, Simon. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now the pass to Edwards. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Towns, high post. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Simons from outside. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. With the drive, here's Reed. And that one is hammered home.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Brogdon pitch to Ayton. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter. Simons from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side, Edwards. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Trailblazers trail by 15. Grant the pass to Thibault. Ball's knocked loose. Timberwolves shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And another three for Minnesota.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Minnesota.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball
inside, and that was working all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Simons. Launches a three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Charity stripe shot. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Sinks that one from the post.
Turning into such a great score, Anthony Simon is a bucket getter, having another big night.
Here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And that's now 35 points for Anthony Edwards. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Simons missing. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Conley for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of it. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith.
Interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. And it's Bey in at the 3. Takes a step back. Young attacking, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Murray against Edwards. They set a pick. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Young with a screen on Conley. Let's go with a 3. And Young the bucket on the assist by Murray. Young's got 5.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp, and he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Murray against Edwards. Bey passes to Okongwu. Bey outside. Shot clock at 5. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or two around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards starter. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating. When Towns goes to the rim, he's doing it on and with purpose.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Edwards against Bey.
Oh, wow.
Get out the way!
With authority.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Young. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. Trailing by 2. Knocks it loose. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Young from long range. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 13.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Edwards can't hit.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Towns. Following the score by Atlanta. Reed for 3. And that's collected by Trae Young. Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Reed in the post. Johnson on him. To end the run.
Reed can't hit.
Stout defense comes from not only contesting the shot, but also grabbing the board.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Timberwolves trail. It's tipped. Now here's a Okongwu, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by a Okongwu. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Edwards for three. Rebounded by Johnson.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Okongwu, a screen on Conley. Young from long range. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Edwards with it. Checked by Murray. The floater. Good. 6 points for him.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Edwards got 9.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Here's Young. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Nas Reed out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Johnson passes to Young. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from deep to the inside. Oh, Young with the power move.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Towns a screen on Murray. Edwards for 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. High post Young. 17 points in the game. Back to Okongwu. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. And the Timberwolves with possession. Edwards uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Edwards can't hit. And so Murray will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. A nice shot by Young.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Edwards a screen on Young. Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Outside Young. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Grant, some think Gobert is just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. 1:51 left in the half. It's blocked by Gobert.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. There's Young with the 3. Look at Young, making it look easy.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Towns. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Morris in for Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Johnson. Griffin, he's checked in for Bey. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for DeJounte Murray. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Warren's checked in. Pass to Anderson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Hunter, a screen on Morris. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
There's 42 seconds left in the second. Bogdanovic with it. Warren covering. Capella, the pass to Young. Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up. It's blocked by Gobert. Anderson finds Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Capella. Here's Anderson. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Hunter, a screen on Morris. Out to the right wing. Here's Capella. Over Gobert. No good on the buzzer beater.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on you. I mean, that's what.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bufkin in at the point. And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And he makes it.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. And there's the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Here's Alexander Walker. Right side, Warren. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Capella. Count it. Good. And now a 9-point Hawks lead. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Warren. Now here's Gobert. Rob. In transition. Up ahead. And Griffin slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Now here's Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Bogdanovich. And that one drops. Anderson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets a shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Gobert inside. Hunter covering. Gobert no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Morris. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with a screen on Morris. Griffin finds Bogdanovich. Now Hunter. Oh, deflected. Morris down low. Bogdanovich on him. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And 1:01 left in the third. Here's Buffkin. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Alexander Walker. Hunter covering. Anderson with a screen. Oh, it's stolen. And they're on the break. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got his second basket.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
That one drops for him. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Bogdanovich. Out left to the wing. Here's Buffkin. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've been fantastic push. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Reed in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Johnson a screen on Conley. Out to the right wing. Young looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Hits a three-pointer.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Murray against Edwards. Fires from deep. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. A step back shot.
Excellent defense from McDaniel. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem for shooters.
To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Oh, nifty float game from Young.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And Minnesota calls time here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Conley. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside Young. This one for 3. And the Hawks with another 3. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Johnson a screen on Edwards. Here's Young. Intercepted. It's stolen by Johnson. Young against McDaniels. Throws it up high. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Gobert inside, covered by Johnson. Gobert gets the bucket.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. A minute 42 left in the 4th.
It's been so great to see Murray develop as a scorer in the league. His game is just so well-rounded now.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
There's the three. Towns goes in. Pass to Gobert. There's a minute 12 left in the game. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And stolen by Edwards. Here we go, all alone. No good with the triple. Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
And stolen by Gobert. Edwards against Young, and he gets it to go.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Bay with a screen on McDaniels. They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. From deep, the long distance three is buried. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Young way outside. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, a night. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And Greg taking a look at this one here. Tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Saddiq Bey is out there with Johnson. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Portland on defense. Young's shot is off. Here's Henderson. Simons with the screen on Young. Henderson kicks to Simons. Out to Henderson. Grant outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. Here's Simons. Thybulle for 3. Okongwu grabs the board. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Young, no good. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Grant. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray, good.
And this is how you get out in transition. Murray showing no fear on the break.
Henderson against Young. Ayton wide open. Henderson, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Over to the wing. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Simons. Oh!
Yeah. Already a gifted passer. Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Murray outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. Deep 2 from Thybulle. Simons on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by Grant.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Young outside. Okongwu a screen. Shot's good from Young.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
So it's Atlanta now. Portland making their last shot. Johnson outside. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Trailblazers leading by 4. Simons, the pass to Henderson. Back to Simons. Spins. Young with the steal. Stolen by Grant. Out to the wing. Lets it fly from 18.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Here's Young. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Henderson looking it over. Grant up top. Hit the tip. The rebound by Young. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Young, a screen on Simons. Okongwu, the pass to Young. 18 feet out in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And Trae Young playing floor general. He's so good and so quick at finding the open man.
Henderson kicks to Ayton. Simons on the wing. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Puts it up off the inbound, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And so in the game for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the...
Oh, yes, sir. And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Hey, GA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. I really enjoyed my time here in Rip City.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Shot's good from Young.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Thibault, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Good pass from the 2-guard Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Young up top, defended by Thibault. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Sharp, the pass to Brogdon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Hey, Brent, when you look at Shaedon Sharp, he has shown flashes of being a great offensive player, hasn't he?
Well, he's got all the tools, Kevin, to be a superstar. His development is going to take some time. He essentially went from high school straight to the NBA after redshirting 1 year in college and not playing 1 minute. Young with some of the fastest hands in the NBA. Easy to see why.
Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal.
I think there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy two.
And that one's good, Brogdon. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Stolen by Brogdon. 3-on-3. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
In the corner, it's Capella. Outside, Griffin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Clock at 4, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime. Matthews, no good. Trailblazers leading by 7. Driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 16 points for Shaedon Sharp.
That's the kind of pressure Sharp will put on you. It's not one that's going to sit back. He will attack.
Hunter with a screen on Brogdon. Outside Griffin. Griffin sets the screen for Matthews. Knocks down the 3 ball. Matthews has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
And he gets the bucket.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Outside Griffin. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. Trailblazer. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Trailblazers leading by 8. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Oh, that was huge!
In the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Capella with a screen on Simon. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Well, Brent, with the Blazers, it seemed like they were ready to take the next step a few years back.
Yeah, and then it felt like things sort of shifted in the opposite direction, and trying to find out through injuries and defensive struggles, who is it that is going to help this team make that next step?
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Griffin passes to Capella. Dishes it to Hunter. Matthews against Henderson. 5 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Griffin's got his first points of the night.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Capella missing. Portland leading by 8. Simons surveying the D. Nice move. He lays it in. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
Matthews, no one around him. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
That bucket in no time at all. 6 points for him.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, among the changes this year is the NBA is granting coaches a second challenge if their first one is successful. Now, coaches had been hesitant to use their one challenge earlier in games, even when calls seemed pretty clearly to have been missed. The downside to a second challenge, more stoppages, but the league may look at other measures to help keep the game moving. Kevin?
Yeah, I like that, D.A. A lot of things to consider, thanks. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. That three off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Henderson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And for an undersized player, Henderson can still do damage inside. He's got a nice combination of power and finesse.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Henderson kicks to Simons, driving the lane, and the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Capella with a screen on Simon. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen by Grant. Three-pointer, Simon connects from three-point range. And it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
Simons has great confidence in shooting that three ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Bogdanovich dishes to Matthews. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter, the pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Henderson kicks to Grant. And yes, it's good. Grant's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Henderson with it, and guarded by Capella. Henderson, no good. The Hawks trail by 10. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Bogdanovich against Grant. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. And now Portland on the break. Here's Henderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on A.J. Griffin.
This kid, Henderson, is overpowering on the drive. Excellent job attacking and getting the call.
And the first one drops. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Shaden Sharp comes in for Anthony Simon. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Down by 12. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Cans it from downtown. Johnson's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. And stolen by Okongwu. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks trail by 9 on the court for Atlanta. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. And it's Bay in at the 3 slot.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
Here's Henderson. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. No one covering.
And wasting no time, DeJounte Murray off the catch.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. Just 3 to shoot. Murray for 3. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
For 3.
Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Sean. Defense right on him. And stolen by Murray. Down low. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Young taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in, and it's blocked. Now, here's Sean. Kicks it out to Grant. Okongwu grabs the board.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Simon. Portland no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Eibel's checked in.
Now on the floor for your Trailblazers.
Atlanta with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. Murray finds Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Portland leading. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's Thibault, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut it off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside for Murray. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
This is how confident Simons is playing right now. He knows how lethal he is off the catch.
Inside. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Bay.
Oh, man, Bay needed that one, and so did the team.
Here's Sharpe, and then Sharpe with the dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Young inside. Defended by Thibault. Young, good.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Simons, the pass to Ayton. Puts it up. That one a little long. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Young in the corner. Murray sets a screen for Young. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Tough to slow down the momentum that Simons has here. Just powered through on the drive.
Murray against Simon. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you can count on DeJounte when it matters most. That is clutch.
And there's the pass to Sharpe. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And the Hawks with the possession. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Leading by 5.
Finding a way through. Contact comes Simon's way, and he just avoids it.
Now Young. From deep three-point land. Trifecta. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but...
Explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. McDaniels to Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's Edwards with a drive.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Going inside. Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Edwards can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And here's Simons outside. Reed with the rebound. Pass to McDaniels. Towns on a screen. Shoots over Grant, and Aiden pulls it down.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
There's so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
From deep, Conley, and the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Henderson against Conley. Simons outside. Outside Thibault. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And here's Grant from the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And the corner pocket was open. And Grant took advantage.
Outside McDaniels. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Henderson outside. Pass to Aiden. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, PA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. The score now all even.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
And stolen by Edwards. Here we go. From deep, Conley connects from downtown. Conley's got 6 points.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Henderson outside. Looking to win the run. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Yes, so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
And in most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Henderson. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
It's stolen by Henderson. Simons outside. Launches it from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. 1:10 left to play in the first. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the basket is good. give him 8 points now.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
The drive by Henderson. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Shot is up. Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Henderson. The shot misses. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Henderson. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McDaniels. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. A deep three. The shot, no good.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Shaedon Sharpe out there with Malcolm Brogdon. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
And there are so many big men that can bring the ball up now, Doris. It's changed how teams get into their offenses.
BA, what coaches will tell you is they are getting to a place where you have to have 5 guys who can hurt you offensively. The bigs being able to take a rebound and get it up quickly in transition does one huge thing. That creates mismatches, something teams always are on the lookout for.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, DeAndre Ayton has big goals. He said, quote, I want to be the best young two-way player in the league, controlling the game even if I'm not scoring the ball. Being everywhere, creating shots, rolling, blocking shots, just being in the paint, loud, communicating, that's my type of basketball.
He's got all the tools, Allie. Thanks for that. Good stuff there.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Drains the triple.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Tipped. It goes out of bounds. That one off Sharpe.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 15. And the shot goes. Edwards got 17.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Here's Sharpe. He takes it.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Sharpe. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Reed. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Sharpe. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Brogdon. No points so far. Sharpe goes in. Oh, misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Outside McDaniels. Towns outside. Launches a three. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Sharp. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the court.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining.
Morris against Brogdon.
2 minutes.
Morris passes to Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Brogdon against Morris. Outside Brogdon. Fires it from 18. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Kicks it out to Warren. Here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Grant outside. To get back on track. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, looking back, it wasn't too long ago, Grant. The Blazers had an 8-year playoff streak.
NBA, that's no easy task. Some great years, but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Williams is checked in for Portland.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Anderson, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Anderson's gotten his first bucket of the night. Pass to Grant. It's blocked by Gobert.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
For the Trailblazers, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Grant. Simons comes in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Malcolm Brogdon. Picked by Gobert. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Here's the floater, and it's laid in by Henderson. Henderson's got 12.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert passes to Anderson. Count it. Anderson's got his second bucket on the night.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Takes a three. Doesn't go for him. Tipped.
Boy, T.J. Warren showing some activity on the defensive end. Great timing on that block.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Kyle Anderson. Monte Morris is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding an open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities. Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And here's Warren. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Warren. Morris has got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Kamari. Pulls it. And it's Simons penetrating. Warren with the rebound. Simons gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Morris for 3. Nails it from 3. Morris has got 5 points in the quarter.
Monte Morris, just so solid, understanding when to pull up for the jump shot.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, NBA, I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
Now here's Simons. Off target from outside. Simons against Warren. Gobert on the high post. Nice move. And he lays it in. Gobert's got 8.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Morris for 3. Williams grabs the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Ayton. Portland, no good that time either.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Some solid defense from Williams. The Trailblazers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Simons passes to Henderson. It's blocked by Gobert. And they get it back. And Ayton with the stuff. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Morris passes to Warren. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland.
Number 4, Matisse Thibault.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Morris finds Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brogdon's checked in.
Down the lineup for your Trailblazer. Number 11.
For Portland, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Simons driving inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Pass to Ayton. Now here's Williams. Spins. Here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Williams misses.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
In his career, Robert Williams III has proven to be a pretty ferocious defender, Doris.
He has, B.A. He's already got an all-defensive selection to his name. He's a skilled rim protector. He is now a guy you can hand the basketball to offensively, and he can facilitate a little bit, so don't forget about the other end.
Now here's Warren. He's got 5. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Personal foul.
That's on Matisse Thibault. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Warren for 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
3.
Morris has got 5 assists in the game.
Wow, if T.J. Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Anderson for three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside Brogdon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Alexander Walker.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Great job executing that inbounds play. That's got to make Coach happy.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Jeremy Grant. That's the group on the floor for Portland. The shot off that time. Here's Thibault. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just 38% for this game so far. Grant sinks the 15-footer.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
Towns with room to shoot. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Reed defending. Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. And down it goes. 2 points.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Grant.
Wow, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Edwards looking for an opening. Lets the 3 fly. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And so Grant nails them both. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Offensive rebound, and Grant gets it to go.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. It's an 18-point game. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Outside Conley. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Brogdon with the bucket.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points.
Flying high. Brogdon getting the feed this time.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
Edwards for 3. Fires for three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And the Blazers making a change here. Henderson's checked in.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Towns passes to Edwards. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Timberwolves.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Now here's McDaniels. Towns a screen on Grant. To the wing, right side. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Edwards fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Sharp, no good. Here's Edwards. Down low. It's stolen by Henderson. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Reed in at the 5. Young with the steal. Floats one. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Hawks.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray is that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And he comes up with the deuce.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Oh, here's Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. Here's Young. He takes it in. It's good.
So smooth with his handle. Trey, a handful to stop.
Outside Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Towns with it. Okongwu covering. Towns against Murray. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. And now here comes Young leading the break. Okongwu kicks to Bay. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Sweet move, Towns. Murray scanning the floor. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a good read by Murray. Not having to think about it, he just reacts.
Edwards, that's good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Count that one.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Towns a screen on Young. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Over to the left wing. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? McDaniels with the ball. Working on Bay. And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a 3-point game.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Okongwu finds Young, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And it goes down 2 points. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in.
An exceptional, clever passer. Trey Young won't sleep on a wide open guy.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Towns. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Bay. It's Young on the wing. To the middle. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Young from outside. The putback buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is
to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's a...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Conley in at the point.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Lobbed up there for Johnson.
He's not asked to be a playmaker often, but when he does, he's able. Sadiq Bey, beautiful pass.
Towns kicks to McDaniel. Takes it inside. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. McDaniel's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray dishes to Young. He kicks to Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Here's Murray. Drives to the hoop. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Screen by McDaniel. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here he goes, and Edwards with the stuff.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Okongwu down low. Guarded by Reed. Johnson, good.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Pass to McDaniels. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Bay. Johnson sends the screen for Bay. Out left to the wing. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Conley with the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Okongwu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Reed. Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Pass to Okongwu. Now, here is Young. A pass to Bay, and Bay throws it down.
Man, Sadiq can really get up. What an alley-oop.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Another miss by Minnesota. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Clint Capella is out there with Hunter. Then it's Griffin. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Matthews in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Morris. Drops in the layup for 2. Morris has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Anderson, a screen on Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Warren. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For the 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a save by Gobert, using that reach to beat the defense to that rebound.
Matthews passes to Griffin. Back to Matthews. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Matthews to the left side wing. Here's Capella, and there's the drive. Hunter, no one around him. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Not explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
And that one misses.
2 shots.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Griffin. Bogdanovich with a screen on Warren. Capella finds Bogdanovich. And he drives in.
Using his athleticism on that drive, Bogdanovich forcing the D to foul him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And so Bogdanovich has both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still without a basket. On the wing, Morris. Outside Warren. Gobert with a screen for Warren. No good on the three.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A three from Bogdanovich. They get it back. And the jump by Capella.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Counted, and the Atlanta League has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Warren.
Showing some assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's foul number 2 for him. .119 left in the third quarter of the game. Capella with a screen on Morris. Here's Matthews. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 to shoot. Oh, Griffin in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Warren kicks to Morris. Beyond the arc. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 4. And here's Matthews for the 3. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
One thing about Kyle Anderson, he's always had good balance, can absorb contact and maintain his rhythm.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Back to Matthews. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella. The kick out to Matthews. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Morris with the ball. Alexander Walker. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. The Timberwolves on top. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
It's stolen by Edwards. Over in the corner, Conley. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Young. Reed with the block. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks trail by 3. Johnson with the screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Johnson. Right wing. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Conley kicks to Edwards. Pass to Reed. Left side, Towns. Shot clock at 3. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Young. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Terrific move from Trey. Man, he is confident. Try plays like...
Oh, yes. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 24 points for Anthony Edwards.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Young with no one around. It's good. This game is all even.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
And finished off by Edwards.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
Young outside to take the lead. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Conley the pass to McDaniels. And now here comes Young leading the break. Kicks it out to Johnson. To the wing right side. Bay finds Murray. Passes it to Young from downtown. Bay with it. Pass to Murray. The dish to Young. Murray is screen on Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. He gets it in there. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 3. 1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Rudy Gobert checked in for Mike. Conley. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Clint Cavella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young against Edwards. To the inside. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. It's stolen by Edwards. And the pass to Towns. Edwards against Young. Money!
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Six on the shot clock. Oh, missed it. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For great.
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. So here's Portland's starting group. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Henderson and Simons are in the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
Young from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis. Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
There's the screen by Johnson. Pass to Young. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Henderson finds Simons. Driving to the basket. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And here's Young. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Simons, a screen on Young. Henderson misses. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Young. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray, a screen on Thibault. Young from long range. Young missing again. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Henderson, the pass to Thibault. Now Simons. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, Simons' athleticism so quick off the floor.
Here's Okongwu. There's the drive. And the shot goes in.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Henderson.
Oh, he got his timing down.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Really left him alone that time.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Shots good by Henderson.
And the defense was right there, but in the end, Henderson just sticks the J in their faces.
And it's Murray off the drive. Here's Bay. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Henderson. Changes up. And Bay pulls it down. Now here's Young. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. They kick it out to Murray. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Simons. And he throws it down with one hand.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
And the shot's good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Henderson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Young. The Blazers making their last shot. Outside Johnson. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Jeremy Grant. And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Portland leading. Simons outside. Grant outside. Back to Simons. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
That gives him the lead. Young's got 7 points.
If you're going to allow Trey to squeeze off a three, he's going to squeeze hard.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
Picked up by Okongwu. Right wing. And a deep three from Young. And that's not going to go. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland. 8 points in the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And here's Okongwu for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Pass to Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Onyeka Okongwu. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
From deep, Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
And good recognition there from Trey. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Now here's Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Drives to...
Yes, sir.
Oh, my!
Throw that one up top.
Oh, what a play.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Murray passes to Young. Murray, a screen on Thibault. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Brogdon fighting through it all. Welcomes the challenge on that possession.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards, and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." B.A.?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Young finds Murray. There's the screen by Johnson. A clear look for Murray. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Murray has worked a ton on that jumper, and you can see the results.
Here's Ayton. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young. I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Offensive board. Johnson on the wing. Okongwu, a screen on Grant. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Sharp, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
A rack attack from Young.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Grant with a screen on Young. Here's Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I can settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Thibault, screen on Young. Brogdon finds Thibault. Outside for Brogdon. Brogdon with a nice finish down low.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Outside Young. Murray scanning the floor. Outside Johnson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
That's pretty much not how they will defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now here's Brogdon. 6 points for him. To the paint. Here's Thibault.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. 34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And he drives in, and he's now 6 for 11 after that one. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Sharp goes in. Soft touch off the glass. Sharp's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's the kind of pressure Sharp will put on you. He's not one that's going to sit back. He will attack.
Young from long range, and the Hawks with another 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with A.J. Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Matthews in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Simons. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Sends it home from three-point land. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Bogdanovic. And he was fouled while in the act. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The Hawks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
And he comes up with a bucket. Simons got 15.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Grant gets it to go.
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And that one, good. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Inside, shoots over Grant. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Down low. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Henderson. Griffin pulls down the board.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Pulls up. Misses off the right iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Pass to Aiden. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. There's Bogdanovich with the three. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Simon's shot is good.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Griffin right side. He shoots a three. He buries it from three. Griffin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
The drive by Simons, and it's in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
To the middle, to the right side. Here's Capella. Basket counts. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovich, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
Out to Simons. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Capella screen on Simons. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Here's Simons. Here's Grant driving in. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Capella screen on Simons. Bogdanovich into the lane. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Robert Williams checked in for Portland.
Substitution, number 35, Robert Williams.
And stolen by Williams. And it's Simons missing.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
At the line for Atlanta.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich. Atlanta's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up top. And it's Capella with the jam.
Now Capella is sort of the prototypical roll guy, right? Going straight from the solid screen to elevating and being open.
Timeout called, Portland. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Matisse Thybulle.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. Capella with a rebound.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Here's Matthews. Another three for Atlanta.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. His fingerprints were all over. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Kamare in at the 4. A good look from Bogdanovich. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Henderson.
So much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
To the paint. Outside for Bay. Simons with a steal. Here's Kamare, covered by Johnson. Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Young. Simons. It counts! And the foul! That one on Young. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent gameplay.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Young from long range. Look at Young, making it look easy.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Trailblazers. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, the potential of Shaedon Sharpe is so very evident. I mean, this guy, given some more development and time to flourish, he will be an offensive force in this league for a long time.
Grant's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Murray, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Thibault passes to Grant. Pass to Sharpe. This one for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Here's Murray. And he converts the layup.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside for Grant. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Johnson a screen on Henderson. Murray shot is good.
And with confidence, Murray stepping up at a crucial point in this game.
Grant against Johnson. The shake. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Young from long range. Oh, what touch from Young.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Young against Henderson. And he gets the bucket.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Back to Young. Launches it. And the Hawks with another three.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop it.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason. Very respected decision-making from him out there.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. It's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Plenty of flashiness to his game as Sharp can tie you up with his handle.
To take the lead. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shot.
Sharp passes to Aiden. Here's Sharp, defended by Murray.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Oh boy, a massive trip to the line here for one Shaedon Sharp. Let's see if he delivers.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Henderson.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Misses the 3. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Sharp. Oh, he nails it!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Offline!
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Timeout called. Portland. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
Unless they can get a wide open jumper, they might want to attack inside, because even if you miss at the rim, you can still draw a foul.
Here's Simons. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Well, Simons can produce, and he does it in bunches, but can he do it in big moments? Here's a chance.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 1 second left in the final quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They've got one last chance to win it. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbounds play. They don't have time for a second pass.
Here's Murray.